Welcome to Story Time with Katina. Got my little helper today. He won't leave my side, so this is Freddie.
Hi Freddie, say hi.
I know. Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood is busy at home one day and she's playing with her toys. Her mummy calls to her and she says, "Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, come here. Grandma's not well at home and I've made some cakes. You've got to take them to her." Little Red Riding Hood puts on her coat and it has a really nice red hood. I wonder who she looks like. "I'll take her the cakes. Don't you worry, Mum." Mummy gives the cakes to Little Red Riding Hood. "Bye, Mum. See you later. I'm off to Granny's." And off she goes. As she walks off, Mummy calls, "Don't let the big bad wolf see ya." Little Red Riding Hood wanders off into the forest. She sees some flowers. "Oh, Granny really likes flowers. I'll pick her some flowers." As she walks into the forest further, though, she sees the big bad wolf. "Hello, little girl. Will you come and play with me?" "Oh no, I can't. I can't play with you today. I'm off to my granny's. She's ill in bed and I've got to go and see her." The wolf has an idea. He runs to Grandma's house and he says, Grandmama, Grandmama, I want to come in." Grandma's in bed. "Is that you, Little Red Riding Hood?" she says. "Yes," says the big bad wolf. Grandma gets up. She goes to open the door, but as she does, the big bad wolf comes in. Grandma goes. She runs as fast as she can. She gets to a cupboard. "Help, help," she says. She gets up into the cupboard. The big bad wolf gets Grandma's hat and shawl and jumps into Grandma's bed. When Red Riding Hood gets there, she has the cake, she has the flowers. She knocks on the door and she says, "Granny, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Can I come in?" "Yes," says the big bad wolf. "You can come in. I want to see you, Red Riding Hood." Red Riding Hood comes in. She looks at Grandma. She knows Mummy said that Grandma wasn't very well, but she's really not looking okay. "Granny, I've got some flowers for you and I've got some cakes that my Mummy made." She looks at Grandma. She has Grandma's shawl, she has Grandma's hat. It must be Grandma, mustn't it? "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you've got." "All the better to see you with, my child." "But Granny, what big ears you've got." "All the better to hear you with." "Oh, but Granny, what big teeth you've got. I don't remember your teeth being that big before." "Yes," says Big Bad Wolf. "They are good to eat you with." The wolf jumps up. "Help, help me," says Little Red Riding Hood. She runs and she runs. She runs off into the woods, right? And she is pooping herself. She is so scared. But luckily, she sees a man in the distance. She runs up to him. Help me, the big bad wolf's after me." As she gets towards the man, she realises it's Bob Logs. Lives down in the village, see? "Oh, Bob Logs, is a big bad wolf after me, wants to eat me up. Get up into that tree. I'll deal with the wolf now, says Bob Logs. Red Riding Hood jumps up into the tree. Bob Logs gives her a bit of a shove. She's only little. He grabs his axe, right? And with one swing, he knocks the wolf down. It's given him a really, really, really bad concussion. Please come and help me look after my grandma. I don't know where she is. She wasn't in the house. The wolf was in her bed, she says to Bob Logs. They wander down to Grandma's house, and as they get there, Grandma's peeping out of the window. Oh, when I saw that big bad wolf, I jumped up into my cupboard. Didn't know I was here. I'm naked and I'm freezing cold. He took all my clothes. Bob Logs is so shocked. He grabs a shawl and puts it round Grandma. They then hear a noise at the door. It's the wolf. I am here to apologize, he says. I did not mean to scare you. I was hungry. What's a wolf to do? Grandma says, oh, you poor wee wolf. You're just hungry like the rest of us. Come on in and we'll have a tea party. So the wolf, Grandma, Bob Logs and the Little Red Riding Hood all sit around and have a lovely, wonderful tea party, eating the cake that Mummy made, but Mummy wasn't invited. The end.